Hey guys, it's Flo. So today I'm going to show you another no makeup look. It's on the warm bronzy tone, so perfect from summer to fall. We don't have fall here, but what I'm trying to say is that this look is very neutral, very flexible for whenever. So you could always go for this look, especially at this time when we are going for a more laid back and a more casual look while most of us are working from home. So watch this. So for everyday makeup, I like my pores looking natural, and I usually go for the no makeup look. I don't usually like to put a lot of foundation or skin primer. But don't get me wrong, primer would always work especially for those skin types that are on the drier side. That's usually due to maybe you've been exposed to a lot more air conditioning at the office or while you're working at home. There's no problem with that, and a primer would always be a go-to if you're looking for a quick fix to even out just to make, not really to even out your skin tone, but to make your pores appear smaller and more even in photos. But these days, I've been really trying my best to just stick with skincare. And today I'm using a Snail Mucin Power Essence. This is from, I'm not sure if you can see it well, but I'll make sure to list it down below. But this is from COSRX. This is a popular Korean skincare brand. Usually caters to skin types which are prone to breakouts or acne. So this is a good one, especially for days like these. Like today, my skin isn't at its best. So I have few breakouts here, and I like this because it nourishes the skin, but it also gives you that glowy finish, so which I like. And also, don't forget to you can easily find this in the malls and online, by the way. And also, don't forget to apply some sunscreen. Today, I'm using one from Biore. This is Aqua Rich Whitening Essence. You could actually use any sunscreen you'd like, but what I'd like to say is even while working from home and while you're at your computer screens or with just these fluorescent lamps, these screens would usually still emit UV, and that could harm your skin eventually under long exposure. So don't skip this step. So lately, as I've mentioned earlier, I've been having darker under eye circles and some skin blemishes, which we are gonna have to correct today with the help of a color corrector and a concealer, just to correct the imperfections. And also, don't forget to prep your lips. Apply some lip balm for just to prep your lips for skin color application later. So let's first apply some uh, just add a drop of Power Essence. You could also, if you'd want your skin to look a bit more illuminated, you could add a drop of NARS Skin Radiant Booster. This is, I'll list it down below too. This is just a little, just like this. And you could just mix it with the essence and just apply it like this on your skin. Preps your skin for makeup application later. Then it's time for sunscreen. And once you're done, you can now proceed to applying some color corrector. I've been using this in my past videos. This is an ink color corrector from Peripera. I really love this product as it works well with my skin tone because I really have a relatively light skin tone. So for this type of skin tone, peach works best. Some products appear too orange, and I feel like that works with those with darker skin tones. I usually like applying the product with my fingers because it gives you a more natural finish, which I'd always would go for. And just tap it on your dark under eye area and let it set for a while. You could also use a brush to apply this product. You know, sometimes applying it with your fingers is better because the warmth from your fingers would actually make the skin absorb the product more. Of course, if you're going for a more natural finish. But if you're looking for a heavier coverage, then I think it would be best for you to use a makeup brush. Something that looks like this, because this one is perfect for spot correcting. So you could just apply it like this. And for my, well, I think I should apply more. And you just tap it off with do this slight tapping motion with your fingertips once you're done. And you can also use the same for covering your blemishes. And let it set for a while. So once that's set, now it's time to put on concealer. I've been using this dark circle corrector from Intuit. Go find it. It will be available in Watson's. Just go find your shade. I usually just do this. Apply some on my hand and just use my fingers to brighten the under eye area. And I'm also going to use the same to cover my blemishes. Well, the redness has lessened a bit, lucky me, but just do it like this. Yeah, maybe I always like using my fingers for final finish. So there, your skin is pretty much ready for makeup application. So for my brows, I'm using a brow powder from Intuit. See, I have a lot of products from Intuit, but I really love their products. It just does the trick for me. And just roughly, it comes with an applicator, which I like, and you can just roughly do this, apply it on your eyebrows. Lucky me, I already have I don't shave my eyebrows, so I just leave it as is and I just enhance the shape with the help of a brow powder, because I'd like to keep it as natural as possible. Just sparsely apply it over your brows, just to define it and maybe appear a bit more on these parts. And once you're done, you can just roughly spread it out with the help of a spoolie brush. So just do this. So there. So for eyeshadow, we can use a bronzer and apply it with an eyeshadow brush. Your eyeshadow brush can be something which looks like this, and I'm not sure if you can see that clearly. It's just your normal flat eyeshadow brush, And today I'm using a bronzer from Moly. So just to give it some warmth, because we're going for a warm look today. So I'm trying to keep everything on the brown peachy side. To keep you look as neutral as possible. So you can also soften it up with the help of a fluffy brush which looks like this. Just to soften the edges. And maybe add some color on the outer edges of your eyes, just to tie it up. It would actually be best if you could find a smaller brush. I just happen to not have it today, but a smaller brush would work better as it gives you better control and a more density color. But I mean, if you happen to not have it at the moment, then you could always use the same brush and just make sure to have more control when you apply the color. And then I'll probably add another layer of brown with the help of another shade from MAC. This is in the shade Cork. So just tap another brown layer. And just rub it off with your fingers to neutralize it. And so now it's time to curl your lashes. I think everyone here knows how to curl their lashes already, but if you don't, then I'm going to show you. Sometimes this step can get tricky for some, as some hair would get stuck inside, but you just have to practice and just have to be extra careful, and you'll eventually get the hang of it. So for me, I just do it like this. Sometimes the warmth of your fingers actually helps in making your lashes curl faster. For some, they use a hair blow dryer, and then just warm this tool before curling their lashes. So there, it really opens up your eyes. So if you're the type to hate applying eyeliner, then I think least you could do is at least not skip this step, because it really helps make your eyes look more awake. So and now for the next step is applying eyeliner to tightline your eyes. For today, I'm using one from Kate. This is also another Japanese brand I like. I just happen to like the shade which it comes with, and it's a gel pencil liner. So it's a retractable liner, and you can just apply it really close to the lash line. You'd also add some with this part if you like, but make sure to smudge it off with a brush which looks like this. Oops. There. This is a soft angled brush which I use to smudge off the gel liner. With this look, it would be nice if you could find something like a volumizing mascara. It really goes well with the bronzy look for me. So today I'm using a one from, which brand is this? Yeah, I think this is from L'Oreal. This is a voluminous lash paradise product. It's waterproof and it really makes your lashes look thicker. So just start applying this. And maybe for some you'd like to apply it on the lower lash line, but it just doesn't work for me. You can just apply a little. See if it works for the type of eyes that you have. So we're done for the eyes part. So now it's time to add some bronzer and probably sculpt your face with a bit of contour. So I'm gonna use the same product I applied on my eyes earlier. Again, this is from Tony Moly. This is a Cheektone Contour Duo. It comes in a CT02 shade. They usually label it in codes. So just use a flat brush and just apply it to add some color and over the sides of your face, and then just maybe you could just start off by tapping it on before blending it out. You could also do that. I'll show you how. You can also, for this look, you could also add a bit more on the apples of your cheeks. And add some on this part and this part. And blend away. This is a bronzer and it's different from a product which can help you sculpt, like really contour your face. So when using and picking a shade for contour, make sure to pick a product that's not on the red side, but more on the ashy tone. Like this one I have here, this could probably work because it's supposed to sculpt your face. So we'd usually want to go for the more grayish and ashy tones for contour, because the idea behind contouring your face is really defining it, right? Like creating shadows where parts of your face should appear deeper. So that's what we're trying to achieve here. So you use a contour brush for that. But for this look, we don't actually need much contouring to do, because this is more of a natural look which could go from summer to fall. We don't really experience fall here in the Philippines, but well, I just love the flexibility this look has to offer, because it can go from work from home to a look you could wear to the beach or just going to the grocery or the malls, because this look is really very neutral, and that's how it's supposed to work. Now it's time for the blush, or if you want to go darker with this bronzy shade, you could always add more product. But for now, I'll just show you how to add blush. This one is from Clinique. I'm not sure if they sell this still, but this was like a limited edition type they sold. This is in the shade Chestnut blush. So I'll just show you the shade. Maybe you could find something like this from the other stores, from the other brands, which should be fine, because we're going after the look with which produces these types of colors anyway. So just really liberally apply it on the apples of your cheeks and maybe add a bit more here on the sides of your forehead. Just maybe rub a bit off in your nose area. You don't have to be too careful with applying blush with this look. So just one more. Just make sure to blend it all out, especially in these parts. You don't want lines or streaks of whatever appearing too harsh on these parts of your face. Yeah, maybe we could add a bit more bronze. You could also always mix the bronzer with the blush product and just apply it together on your cheeks. That should be fine. So it should end up looking like this. And for some, with this look, they'd like to apply fake freckles. So if you're in the mood to do that, then we could also do so. So with the help of a eyeliner I got from Canmake, it's also another Japanese brand. Looks like this. I forgot which shade, but I don't think they have so many shades to choose from. I think it only comes in brown and black. So this one's brown, obviously. It says 02, so I'm not sure if there's another brown shade under their brand. But this one's this is what they call a quick, easy eyeliner in a liquid formula, but provides very good control because it comes with a tip like this. Something similar with what you actually would see with what's this other brand? K-Palette. So it's something similar. It just comes in a different shade. So once you're done with applying bronzer and cheek color, then you can just add some freckles on your face. I actually found this step really funny at the start because I felt like, why would people want to put more freckles on their face when other people like me would actually want these freckles to fade out a bit and give me a more even skin tone. But anyway, since it's in trend, and so it actually can look cute with this kind of look, so let's just try it out and just go for it. So the trick here is to add the freckles, the fake freckles, in parts of your face where the sun would normally hit your face, which is usually on these parts, cheek part and the nose part. This is really funny, but let's do it anyway. I really still don't get it why people would want to have freckles on their face, but let's just go with it and see how this goes. So there, we're done with the freckles. This step is really optional. It's really funny how people would want to protect their face with a sunscreen, but also would like to end up having freckles on their skin, right? So anyway, it actually went well with this look, I can say. Don't you think? But you could also add a bit of highlight if you like, if you'd wanna. I actually don't find it necessary anymore at this point because we've already used an illuminator earlier. But if you'd wish to add some sheen over these parts of your face, you'd always get some help with this product, What's Up Benefit, popular product. You could just do this over these parts and maybe just add a bit of pearlized finish if you like. But since we're going for a natural look, be careful to not make it appear too flashy and too glowy. Because we'd want to look as raw as possible with this look, right? So maybe you could dab some on the high points of your eyelids and maybe dab some on the high points of your nose. That should be fine. And maybe in your cupid's bow, just to highlight your face a bit, only if you like. And so it's time for the lip color to finish off the look. So today I'm using another product from Kate. This is Smooth Color, in their Smooth Color Rouge collection. Looks like this. You can't, I don't think you can see it from the cam, but it's in the shade of BE2. I like how it doesn't look too dry on the lips. So remember, we're going for a warm, neutral toned look, so that's the first layer I applied for this look. And I usually like to layer my lip colors, so I add another layer of nude. This is Nudist from the Fluffmatte collection of Sunny's Face. And just dab another layer. See how it does the trick to make it more neutral. As always, you could always tap on the excess from your lip color on the apples of your cheeks. I always like to do that. And so I guess we're done with the look. That completes it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and thank you for making it this far. Well, let me know what your normal everyday makeup looks like nowadays. I know many of you don't really like putting on makeup at home. You might find it weird, but for some they still do because they're bored. So whatever it is, I know it is a difficult time. So yeah, I hope you do find some time to dress up some days. It can be such a fun thing to do, you know. And I'll see you in my next video. And so bye for now.